I was in labour. I knew I was in labour because I was having the contractions. But I was watching the telly and I was on all fours on the floor because I was trying to hold on as long as possible before going to the hospital because I was 36 hours in labour with the other one.
And I think, yeah, the moment, I mean, it was quite a traumatic birth as well, so that was, in fact, I mean, it's not funny, but I had what they call a von Tooth extraction.
I had the epidural.
And then I had a caesarean on the morning that your son was born. And the day after it was really weird because it was New Year's Eve then. And I was there with my little baby.
And it was kind of a really lovely experience, you know, and then suddenly it wasn't lovely. An incredible feeling of guilt and sadness. And there's always that sort of knowledge that perhaps you could have been a better mum.
My son would have been, my son was about 10, 11 when it started. One night that we went to Morrison's and I'd not been out all week and the highlight at the time was going shopping. So we went to Morrison's and my youngest son said, I'll come with you. And as we walked in the store, I just saw his look of pity when he saw that I was walking around struggling. And it upset me and I just went up to him, put my arm around him and said, I'm all right, kid, don't worry.
I remember these massive mood swings going from like this writhing in almost this black tar-like pool of something to dancing around like some sort of ballerina, you know, and it was just complete mania really.
And there was blood everywhere. And I was at the station at the top, Sutton Common station, and I thought, Christ, how the hell am I going to get home from here? Like this, but you know me, a soldier. I soldiered on.
I've got this crippling vice-like pain. And a mother doesn't have a choice, really.
You know, you just think, oh, get on with it, isn't it?
The kids, all they kept seeing was a mother that was crying all the time, feeling sorry for herself. So then I had to explain to them, this is what it is and this is how it affects me. I'm just a little bit upset in the minute because I'm wanting to get used to this feeling.
Vomiting, your joints, you know, your knees, and your ankles. Sometimes I couldn't get off the bed because it was so painful.
Then I think the most difficult part was being sort of, I had psychiatric people coming to the house who did not understand anything about me. They were very much reading from books and sort of saying, you know, have you felt suicidal today? And it's like, well, yeah, of course I felt suicidal today and I felt suicidal that day. However, would you not if you were experiencing this?
On the bottom of one of the letters you could see breast surgeon consultant, so they knew something was happening, and I'd go missing for a day at a time because I was at the hospital having MIR.
You know, do you share it? Is it going to damage the child if you talk about that? And yet it's such a big part of your experience. But like I say, I think that feeling of just complete guilt that you can never be honest, you know, with your child.
And I could see him looking out at this corner of his eye at me. And I could see him hurting for me.
Obviously, like I said, you know, it's something you carry as guilt because I suppose that's another thing, you know, I feel like a bad person.
There's things that I can't do, or at the time I thought I couldn't do. And I think it put a lot of pressure under.
Yeah, but I tried to keep as normal as possible, basically.
There's times I feel quite emotional where I perhaps could have sort of cried or something, but it's like talking about another person because I've done so much to get well.
Because I'm a mother, and that's it really. Yeah.